Hey kiddos, today we are going to do just this quick PowerPoint to introduce volume. Volume is the measure of a liquid. So today we're going to be talking about measuring liquids, which is really super easy and actually kind of fun. So we're going to measure liquids. So volume means, all it means is that we're measuring liquid. So liquid volume is the amount of liquid that a container can hold. So when we're talking about volume, we're talking about liquid that a container can hold. Today, we're going to specifically talk about liters. Liters are bottles that you use to specifically usually get pop in or water in. Typically, we buy 2-liter pop containers, which means it's 2 of those liters. But today, our main focus will be liters. So a liter is what a water bottle holds. So I'm going to show you guys here. This is the size of a liter. Okay, it's not the typical water bottle. It is actually rather large. It's not small like a regular water bottle. So this water bottle is a lot bigger than a typical water bottle. How do I know it's a liter? Well, on this, it's going to be kind of hard for you guys to see, but it has on here, it says 1L. 1L would stand for 1 liter. So when I'm referencing a liter and how much something holds, this is 1 liter. So if I would fill this up and then dump it into something, well, how much would it fill? If I fill this up, it would not even come close to filling a sink. So I fill this up, I plug the sink, I dump it in. It's only going to have like this much water in the bottom of a sink. So a liter does look like it's a lot of water, but when I'm filling up something large like a sink or a bathtub, it's not even going to be close to a liter. I'm going to need so many liters to fill up something that is large that this is not going to fill up a sink or a bathtub, a swimming pool. Those would take many, 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 many liters. So this is our reference. This is 1 liter, which is bigger than a typical water bottle. All right, kiddos, so let's go ahead. I'll put myself in the corner again, and let's keep going. All right, so if you could get out a white piece of paper and a pencil or a marker and follow along with us, that would be great. So if you need to pause the video and go get those things, go ahead and do that. So let's practice. Is it more or less than a liter? So this is a pot of soup. Okay, soup is a liquid, so I can measure that in liters. Do you think this pot of soup is more than a liter or less than a liter? Okay, if you said more, you are correct. Remember, if I'm making soup for a large family, I am going to want to have more than a liter. I can drink a liter by myself. So if I'm making something for others like soup, it is going to be more than a liter. All right, now this is a bowl of soup. So what do you think here? Would this be more than a liter or less than a liter? Well, if you said less, you are correct. Because remember, if it's a single serving of something, it's probably going to be less than this big water bottle. All right, what about this? This is a 2-liter bottle of pop. So is this more or less? It is more. If it's 2 liters, it's bigger than 1 liter. All right, kiddos, what about this? Think about the milk that you buy at school. It isn't super big. The milk that you buy at school, let me show you reference, is probably about this big. Okay, the container's probably about this big. So do you think that is more or less than a liter? Well, if you said that you think that it is less, you are exactly right. That pint of milk would be less than a liter. What about the amount of liquid that this spoon could hold? Do you think this spoon can hold more or less than a liter? If you said that the spoon can hold less, you are exactly right. It would not hold very much liquid at all. All right, what about a container of bubbles? Now, this container of bubbles looks rather small. So, would this be more or less than a liter? If you said less, you are correct. This would be less than a liter. All right, so quick quiz. Liquid volume is the measure of what? Do you remember? It is the measure of liquid. When I am measuring liquid volume, I am measuring anything that is a liquid. All right, kiddos, you're going to get out page 601 in your math books and follow along with the next video.